What is up, YouTubes and Rahman? In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 10 foods that you must avoid if you're trying to lose weight. And before we get into it, I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian, and I'm not telling you to believe what I say. You're not supposed to believe what I say, and you can believe what you want. Okay, so the first food we'll talk about that you need to avoid if you're trying to lose weight is nothing. The second food is nothing, and the 10th food is nothing. Okay, because there's nothing that you really need to avoid or cut out from your diet or things you need to sacrifice on if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, losing weight is calories in, calories out. And I'm a little bit pissed off and tired of doing these clickbait videos repeatedly, but I mean, these fake influencers and ignorant dietitians, they keep coming up with this content about foods that you need to avoid if you're trying to lose weight, and all these concepts and fad ideas and fad diets. I think where this comes from is because people don't really want to believe that it's calories in, calories out, that if you're trying to lose weight, you need to eat calories that are lower than your maintenance so that your body makes up for the maintenance calories from the energy in your fat cells, and your body draws this energy from your fat cells, and that is essentially when these fat cells shrink and you lose weight. Okay, so no matter how you create this deficit, maybe you do a lot of training and cardio, or you do a deficit with your food, or a combination of both, where you take some calories away from your food and burn extra calories by working out and doing cardio. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. Okay, calories in, calories out. That's all there is to weight loss. Okay, and you'll come in with all your caveats about thyroid and this and that. Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, no matter what your hormonal profile is, no matter how active your thyroid is, at the end of the day, losing weight comes down to calories in, calories out. Without eating calories that are lower than your maintenance, you would not be losing weight, and that is all there is to it. Okay, there's nothing that you need to cut out from your diet, like I said, but people and dietitians, they want to throw out these ideas out there all the time about the keto. You need to go keto. You can't lose weight without doing keto. You need to go vegan. Vegans have this whole concept about you start to magically lose weight if you eat plant based, and it really pisses me off. I mean, if you're eating in a calorie surplus, no matter how much plants you eat, you'll still be overweight and you'll be gaining weight. Okay, so there's no intergalactic diet, there's no secret pill, there's no magic spell that gets you to lose weight. Okay, it's just calories in, calories out. And going back to my point, there's nothing that you really need to avoid. Can you lose weight eating pizza? Yes, of course you can. Okay, if your maintenance calories is 2000, and you're eating maybe 1800 calories worth of pizza in a day, and that's all you're eating, you would be losing weight while eating that pizza. Can you eat ice cream if you're trying to lose weight? Yeah, of course you can. Okay, the only thing you need to avoid is to eat too much of high calorie dense food, or any food for that matter. Okay, if you eat enough clean food to put you in a calorie surplus, you would still be gaining weight. Okay, it can make you fat if progressively for a long period of time you keep eating too much of clean food. That is enough clean food to put you in a calorie surplus. That would again get you to gain weight, and this is just physics. Okay, and you can't really change the laws of thermodynamics, like Coach Greg and I have repeatedly talked about, and we've done so many videos talking about these things. But I mean, these dietitians and fake influencers always come up with these videos and these posts and content about foods you need to avoid to lose weight, and 10-minute workouts, and glute workouts, and whatever not. So please don't fall for any of this shit. All right, calories in, calories out. I keep saying it, but I mean, you really need to keep repeating the basics to really hammer in the idea into people's heads. Okay, and you can try it for yourself. Okay, determine what your maintenance calories are. I've done a video about that which doesn't really go into a lot of complicated formulas and calculations, and it's a very basic and general way in which everyone can determine their maintenance calories, and it's a practical application. So check that video out. I'll add it to the end screen to this video. And going back to my point again, there's nothing that you need to avoid if you're trying to lose weight. If you eat too much ice cream, enough to put you in a calorie surplus, yeah, then you won't be losing weight. We'll talk about healthy food, okay, avocados. Now, dietitians keep promoting avocados, and you're supposed to have avocados. Well, why shouldn't you avoid avocados if you're trying to lose weight? Because it's high calorie dense food. It's essentially all fat, and having too much avocado is a very easy way for you to get into a calorie surplus and keep gaining weight, or to put you in a situation where it would prevent you from losing weight. Similarly, peanut butter healthy? Yeah, of course it is. It is a good source of fat and micronutrients, but it's easy for you to eat too much peanut butter because one serving of it is typically around 200 calories. So if you eat too much peanut butter, it would very easily put you in a calorie surplus, and then that would make it difficult for you to lose weight. Okay. Similarly, with all these junk foods, or whatever you may want to call them, if you eat a quantity of it that won't take you over your maintenance calories, where you would still be able to maintain a calorie deficit, then that would not cause you to gain weight, or it would not hinder your progress in terms of weight loss. And yeah, that's really what there is to it. Okay. Having too much of any kind of food would that puts you in a calorie surplus would and not be the best idea for you if you're trying to lose weight. And it could be any food, clean food, healthy food, high calorie dense, low calorie dense. If you eat too much of anything, it would put you in a calorie surplus, and then you wouldn't be able to lose weight. Okay. And is it the most optimal? Is it the most healthy way? Okay. Gluten and things like sugar and other elements you might find in junk food, or processed food, or whatever you may want to call it. Dairy, is it ideal? Well, no, it's not ideal for your digestive tract, for your digestion. Okay, it will cause inflammation and water retention and all that stuff. But in terms of your body composition, that is the amount of muscle and fat mass you have. Uh, what really would make a difference to it would be your calorie intake. Okay, if you're trying to lose weight, you can eat pretty much what you want. The gluten and the dairy and sugar and all this stuff will cause more inflammation, but it would not have an impact on your body composition if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, if you want to be perfect, if you're a perfectionist, if you want to be gluten free, sugar free, dairy free, vegan, and keto, and whatever you want at the same time, and if you have the willpower to do that, and if that's sustainable for you, then all the best. I respect you for that, and you can go ahead and do it. But for most people, that is not really sustainable, and it is not sustainable for you to completely cut out foods from your diet. Okay, you would get cravings. Eventually, you'll cave into those cravings, and then you'll binge eat. Then you'll go for buffets and eat to the point where it makes you sick. It's just not a healthy place for you to be in. Okay, so having everything in your diet in moderation, for most people it is more sustainable. It will keep your cravings at bay, and then of course that I believe is a more sustainable way for you to eat and to be disciplined, and also something that you can maintain long term. Okay, and you just don't want to lose the weight, you want to keep the weight off. So you need to be on a diet which can be pretty much a lifestyle for you. Okay, so if that is the way that you choose to live, cutting out things that you enjoy eating is not really the best idea for you to integrate into your plan in terms of your diet and your overall lifestyle. So have everything you want in moderation. Okay, be mindful of how much food you eat. Okay, whether it's clean food or dirty food, junky food, whatever you might want to label it. All right, eating too much of anything, enough of it to put you in a calorie surplus, will hinder your progress in terms of weight loss, and there's nothing that you really need to avoid if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, as long as you're maintaining a calorie deficit, if you have a small bowl of ice cream every day and you still maintain a calorie deficit, the ice cream would not magically cause you to gain weight, to gain body fat. Okay, having a slice of pizza here and there will not just make you fat just like that. Okay, consistently being in a surplus for a long period of time, that is what will get you to gain weight or will prevent you from losing weight. Okay, so don't go on these extreme, crazy fat diets and ideas, and don't go buying these plans from ignorant dietitians and nutritionists on social media and on the internet. Okay, they're just trying to make money. They're just trying to manipulate you into believing that they have some kind of magic solution which you haven't yet applied, and as soon as you apply it you would be getting your dream physique. Okay, it's not going to happen that way, and the most sustainable for you way for you to eat is to eat whatever you want, but not enough of it to put you in a calorie surplus. Okay, then people will come back with their points about inflammation and water retention and all those things. And I said already that, yeah, things like gluten, dairy, sugar, this will cause more inflammation and more water retention, but it would not have an effect on your body composition, which is the composition of muscle and fat in your body. Okay, that will only fluctuate with changes in your calorie intake. Okay, so just be consistent with whatever your calorie intake needs to be, and you need a little bit of inflammation in your body. Okay, you need some anti-inflammatory, but you need some inflammation as well. Particularly if you're trying to build muscle, the inflammation causes your body to shuttle muscles into the nutrients, which will eventually lead to muscle growth and recovery. Okay, so you do need a little bit of inflammation. So just don't try and be perfect and try and make things too complicated. Okay, your body needs a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything. And in that sense, one last time, don't eat too much of anything, enough of it to put you in a calorie surplus, whether it's clean food or healthy food or dirty food or junk, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and last time, just to make my point, if I haven't made it already, there's nothing that you need to avoid if you're trying to lose weight, as long as you're in a calorie deficit. Okay, so I hope you'll take some good information from that, and will try and develop a diet which would be sustainable for you, which would be flexible. I've done a video about flexible dieting previously as well, so you might want to check it out to see why I feel it is the most sustainable and the most logical and pretty much the best diet for people to follow, because there's not really food that you need to cut out when you're doing the flexible diet. So check that video out. I added to the end screen to this video along with the video I did about determining your maintenance calories. So let me know what you thought about the video. Okay, let me know other topics you want me to talk about that might be related to this, or maybe something else about fitness and nutrition. And if you like the video, like it and share it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.